In the cryptic depths of antiquity, where gods and giants danced the eternal dance of existence and strife, there emerged a figure of grandeur, wrapped in enigma and wisdom. This figure was not a light-hearted trickster, nor a resolute god of thunder, but a sage forged in the fires of knowledge and sacrifice, his one eye a testament to his relentless quest for wisdom. His cloak, as dark as the unseen cosmos, echoed the mysteries he himself sought to unravel. His name was Odin, the Allfather, a ruler inscrutable and omnipotent. Welcome back to Epic Mythos. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more timeless tales. Odin's origin story was a saga that intertwined the celestial with the terrestrial, the divine with the colossal. It was a narrative that danced on the precipice of contradiction, merging realms that usually stood at odds, echoing the very essence of the cosmos, a symphony of paradoxes. His lineage traced back to Borr, a figure whose divine ancestry flowed like a mighty river through the annals of cosmic history. Borr was a being of high descent, his bloodline etched with the runes of divinity. In Borr flowed the vigor of the divine cosmos, an eternal essence that shimmered with celestial luminescence. On the other side of Odin's lineage stood Bestla, a giantess whose roots burrowed deep into the bedrock of the primordial world. She was a child of the ancient giants, her spirit as timeless as the earth itself. In the heart of Bestla thrummed the pulse of the raw, untempered forces of nature, the power of the colossal echoing in her veins. From the marriage of Borr and Bestla, Odin was born, a god whose birth was a symbol of convergence, a fusion of the divine and the colossal. The echoes of celestial song and earthbound rumble twined together to create a new melody in Odin, a symphony of divine and primal energies. His birth seeded the essence of a spirit that would not be contained within a single realm, but would reach out, transcending boundaries, merging paradoxes, and embodying the vast complexities of existence. Odin, bearing the title of Allfather and standing as the foremost of the Æsir, bore upon his shoulders the colossal mantle of responsibility for the shaping of the cosmos itself. This was not a task he approached with levity or casual disregard, but rather it was a commitment he embraced with grave resolution, with a steely determination that echoed in the halls of the divine. Alongside his brothers Vili and Vi, champions of the celestial realm in their own rights, Odin ventured forth to face the primal entity of Ymir. This ancient giant, a creature of formidable power and colossal stature, represented the raw, untempered essence of the universe, a being of disorder and uncontrolled potential. Against him, the brothers launched their attack. Their clash was one of cosmic proportions, a cataclysmic event that saw the three divine brothers rise triumphant over the ancient giant. Yet it was in victory that they faced their most daunting task, for in their hands they now held the raw essence of existence itself. The remains of Ymir, vast and potent, were the clay with which they would shape existence. The flesh of the giant became the fruitful earth. His bones morphed into towering mountains. His essence filled the yawning gaps as the vast oceans. In a grand testament to the unyielding strength and vision of Odin and his brothers, the remnants of primordial chaos took shape and order. From the body of a fallen enemy, they forged a living world, teeming with potential and life, a canvas where the story of gods and men would come to be painted. Thus, through the act of creation twinned with destruction, Odin stepped into the mantle of a world shaper, a master of destinies, proving that even chaos could give birth to order under the watchful eye of wisdom. Odin's thirst for wisdom was as vast as the realms he helped create. He peered into the abyss, seeking the threads of fate spun by the Norns. His desire for knowledge led him to the well of Mimir, where he sacrificed his eye in exchange for a drink from its depths, surrendering a part of his physical being to gain cosmic insight. Odin, the god who sat enthroned in the grandeur of Asgard, was no simple deity to define. His character was a kaleidoscope of contrasting elements, a living embodiment of the paradox that life so often is. He was revered as a god of wisdom, a seeker of truths, a patron of those who spun tales and sagas. Yet he was also a harbinger of war, a commander of souls, a deity who found resonance in the clash of steel and the symphony of battle. In the golden halls of Valhalla, Odin presided over the heroic dead, with an air of somber dignity. These were the Einherjar, the warriors chosen in the aftermath of battle, who found honor and glory in death. To these noble souls, Odin was a commander, a leader, who prepared them for the inevitable cataclysm of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. Every day they would clash in battle, a ceaseless dance of honing skills and strength, and every night they would feast, reveling in their glory under Odin's watchful gaze. Yet this god of war bore another face, a softer, more introspective guise, for Odin was not only a deity of destruction, but also a patron of creation. He found joy and satisfaction in the arts of the skalds, the poets whose words wove magic into the fabric of reality. The tales they spun, the sagas they sang, echoed Odin's insatiable thirst for wisdom and knowledge. In their art he found reflections of his own quest for truth, his own journeys into the realms of the mind. Thus, Odin was a deity who straddled starkly contrasting realms of existence. He was a god of war, whose valor and strategy were unmatched, yet he was also a god of poetry, whose wisdom and knowledge were as deep as the well of Mimir. He was a god of death, a shepherd to the souls of fallen warriors, yet he was also a god of life, a proponent of the creative arts that breathed vitality into the world. In Odin, we find the stark contrasts of life mirrored, the sweet with the bitter, the gentle with the harsh. He was a complex enigma, a god who bore the mantle of war and wisdom, a god who embodied the paradoxical beauty of existence itself. To understand Odin, one must look beyond the superficial. His path was never straightforward, mirroring the complexity of life itself. Odin's life was an eternal paradox, a union of contrasts, and an intricate dance between the temporal and the eternal. Among the tales of Odin's wisdom and might, one that stands out is his acquisition of the mead of poetry. This tale perfectly encapsulates Odin's wisdom, cunning, and his role as the patron of poets. In his relentless quest for knowledge, Odin sought the mead, a divine elixir brewed from the blood of Kvasir, the most knowledgeable of all beings. The mead was guarded fiercely by the giantess Gunnlod. Devising a cunning plan, Odin disguised himself and tricked his way into the giant's stronghold. He won Gunnlod's trust, and over 3 nights, he charmed her into letting him take 3 sips of the mead. However, with each sip, he consumed 1/3 of the mead. After emptying the vats, Odin transformed into an eagle and flew back to Asgard, releasing the mead for all the gods and mortals who proved themselves worthy of its wisdom-enhancing properties. Odin, therefore, stands as a monument to the pursuit of knowledge and the inevitability of sacrifice. He reminds us that wisdom often comes at a price, that leadership requires difficult decisions, and that life, in all its forms, is a complex tapestry of intertwined destinies. His tales resonate with timeless wisdom, serving as a mirror for the complexities and profundities of existence. In Odin, we find a reflection of life's vast mysteries and the unending quest for understanding. We hope this journey through the life and legacy of Odin has inspired you as it has countless others through millennia. Be sure to give the video a like and let us know what you thought of Odin's tale in the comments. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Until our paths cross again in the realm of myths and legends, remember to stay curious, stay inspired, keep exploring, and may your journey be as enriching as Odin's tale.